Welcome back, Legends. I hope you're all doing great. Today we're diving into one of the most talked about events in Asphalt Legends Unite, the brand new Starway event. And this time, it's bringing us a car that some of you may already know, the Vencer Sarthe, a C-Class ride that's now in the Starway. Now, a lot of veteran players out there probably have this car maxed out already. I get it. You've been grinding for years. But for newer players and beginners, this could be a golden opportunity. You'll finally get the chance to unlock the Vencer Sarthe, and in some cases, even start your journey with it for free. Pretty exciting, right? What makes it even more interesting is that the Vencer Sarthe is unlockable from the Legends store after just reaching level 11. That's right, only level 11, which means even casual players or those just starting out can get their hands on this car without an insane grind. So while this isn't a groundbreaking addition for the veterans, it's definitely one for the beginners. All right, let's get into the details of this event. The nature of Starway. Starway events have always been considered one of the most F2P-friendly events in Asphalt Legends Unite. In fact, this event type was the very first true F2P-friendly event when it was introduced. The whole concept is simple. It rotates every season, giving players a chance to unlock or progress cars from different classes. The very first car introduced through Starway was the Huracan Evo Spider, a B-Class beast. And man, back then the hype was insane. Everyone wanted it, everyone was grinding for it. Since then, Starway has expanded to include cars across CBA and even S-Class rotations. Now here's the catch. Starway doesn't usually give you every single blueprint to completely max out a car. But if the car is a 6-star car, you'll typically get enough blueprints to hit 5 stars for free. And that's incredible, especially compared to other events. All it takes is some daily grinding. Nothing crazy, nothing overly painful like those special car hunts. These events usually run for a full 28 days, basically an entire month. That means there's less pressure, more flexibility, and a much smoother grind compared to other event types. The downside, support cars. Now, before you think this is all sunshine and free blueprints, let's talk about the downside. In order to progress through each stage of a Starway event, you need specific support cars, and not just unlocked, but also ranked up to a certain level. This can get tricky because if those support cars aren't beginner-friendly, then newer players can get stuck. For the Vencer Sarthe Starway event, the required support cars are Dodge Viper ACR, Porsche Turbo, Ferrari Monza SP1, Lamborghini Countach 25th anniversary. Now here's my honest opinion. These support cars are a little too demanding for the feature car we're actually grinding for. Sure, none of them are super rare, but come on. The Vencer Sarthe isn't exactly a game changer, and yet we're asked to use these kinds of supports. Personally, I'd take the Dodge Viper ACR over the Vencer Sarthe in most cases, which says a lot. Breaking down the Vencer Sarthe. Let's be real here. The Vencer Sarthe is a mediocre C-Class car. Beginners might find some value in grinding for it, but honestly, it's not something you need to take super seriously. Even when maxed out, it's not going to change your game. There are plenty of other C-Class cars that are easier to unlock, more fun to drive, and simply perform better overall. Here's the breakdown of its stats. Top speed, very good. This is the car's best feature. Acceleration, okay, not amazing. Handling, poor. You're going to struggle keeping speed through drifts. Nitro, weak, which hurts especially in multiplayer. Overall, the car shines in top speed, but falls short everywhere else. If you're a touch driver, you'll probably hate how much speed it loses in drifts. And even skilled players will find it hard to get consistent performance. In multiplayer, there are just way too many better options to justify using this car. So, is it worth it? For beginners, yes. Grind it, but don't sweat it. You'll add another car to your garage, and who knows, it might come in handy later as a support car for special events or car hunts. With its strong top speed, there are occasional scenarios where it might actually be useful, but don't expect it to carry you in multiplayer or gauntlet races. For veterans, honestly, it's more of a collection piece at this point. You probably already have better C-Class options maxed out, so this won't do much for you. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, the Starway Event still holds its crown as one of the most F2P-friendly systems in Asphalt Legends Unite. It hasn't lost that reputation over the years, and it continues to give players a way to expand their garage without draining resources. This time we got the Vencer Sarthe. Not a great car, but still worth grinding if you don't have it yet. And remember, even outside this event, you'll be able to pick up blueprints from the Legends store once you hit level 11. So don't stress too much. This car will be back, and the event will rerun. I just hope Gameloft keeps the Starway lineup fresh in the future, bringing back the hype with better cars like it did in the past instead of dropping underwhelming options. All right, Legends, that's going to wrap up today's breakdown of the Starway Vencer Sarthe event. If you're new, grind it out for your garage, but don't expect it to carry your races. If you're a veteran, maybe sit this one out unless you're a collector. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like if you found this helpful, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on Asphalt Legends Unite events. Until next time, keep racing, keep grinding, and I'll see you in the next one.
Still, teeth clenched tight, the abyss calls me into the night. Rivers run red with burning regrets. No forgiveness, pain never forgets. Skulls crack open, dark secrets leak. My hands tremble, my spirit weak. Storms rage loud.